Hello everyone, welcome to our next video. Today we'll be talking about why you should look at Canberra.
Right, so in the past, Sembawang and Canberra area is very inaccessible, inconvenient to a lot of people. But that is true in the past. Right now, we have seen a lot of improvement for Sembawang and Canberra area. One of the reasons why we have seen such improvement in Canberra is due to a number of BTOs that has been developed around Canberra area for the past few years. So with more BTOs, there will be more residents in Canberra, and that will mean that there will be more amenities, more new bus services that will be serving the Canberra residences. Plus, there is this new Canberra MRT station along North-South line that was only recently opened in December 2019. Right. Okay, so with that, right, it actually allows Canberra residences to have a direct train services to Dhoby Ghaut MRT, to City Hall MRT station, and these two are the central location MRT station with interchange that can connect to the rest of the MRT stations in Singapore. Okay, so what do you think about Canberra today?
I think the last I've been to Canberra was the first time in very long while was in 2020, and that's because we are selling a project there, Park Canberra, and I realized that there's a MRT there already. Because 10 years back, right, when I was actively traveling to Sembawang, Khatib, this area, I never knew that there's a Canberra MRT. That really brought my attention to Canberra because I didn't even know that place exists because there's no MRT station there. Then also in 2020, I started to look more into Canberra. It's actually still quite a neighborhood and a quiet housing neighborhood. Yeah, but further looking into it, right, there's actually a lot of coffee shops every other block. So if you go viewing there, there is quite a lot of food options lah. You just need to walk like a few blocks, and you have something there, that kind of thing. Yeah, so
I think that is something new and beneficial in today's BTO estates.
Yes.
Where every few blocks away you will have a mini supermarket, mini mart, or a food center, coffee shops that will bring a lot of convenience to people staying in that few blocks.
Yeah.
So for me, right, I think Canberra area has changed a lot in the past because in the past when I come to this area, it has a lot of empty plot of land. But today, right, when you go there, you can see it's a lot of new HDB buildings. And I find it very interesting is because Canberra Sembawang area is known for their landed properties in the past. So whenever you go there, you see mainly a lot of landed properties and many empty plot of land. But today is a good mix. It's so-called like they incorporate all the HDB among the landed estate. So it's a very interesting place to look at the moment because it gives a bit like the Punggol vibe. But Punggol is a lot of HDB clustered all together, Punggol, Sengkang. But this one it includes a landed property area in this development.
I think the difference is because there is landed, then it doesn't feel like it's a concrete jungle.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of low rise, even for the apartments and HDBs, right?
Yes.
They are low rise because of the airport, I think. Around the Chong Air Base, Sembawang Air Base. So there is a lot of low rise buildings that is, like what you say, landed. It makes the whole neighborhood a lot more tranquil kind of feel. That's for me lah. I'm not too sure about you, but it feels less cluttered.
Yeah.
Compared to the very high-rise buildings areas. Yeah. But what's interesting is that because of all these new residents coming to Canberra, we also do see, like right opposite Canberra MRT station, you have Canberra Plaza. Yeah. So that will give a lot more restaurants, fast food options, supermarkets to Canberra residences, and it also does bring in more people to Canberra as shoppers. Right? In the past, we don't really see malls in the Canberra area. It's basically quite an empty land. So the nearest mall that you can go to, even for the landed areas, landed owners, right, the nearest that you can go to is Sun Plaza or North Point, which is not even the expanded North Point. It's a very small neighborhood shopping mall. So right now, things are changing, and we will slowly be seeing more changes in the estate itself. Right, so this is what the current improvement in Canberra, what we have already seen. Of course, to be a very, very good estate that is worth looking at. There will be a lot more future developments.
Yeah, so I heard that there's also a Bukit Canberra.
Yeah.
So apparently this project, right, this integrated project is set to open in I think 2020 or 2021.
Okay.
I think it's 2020, I read somewhere. Yeah, and then apparently got delayed lah. I know some people are complaining that it got delayed, this project keeps delaying. But Bukit Canberra, if it's fully open, there will be polyclinics, there will be hawker centers, there will be the indoor sports. It's an indoor sports hub also. So with all this, right, you residents there can really have a lot more amenities. I think having a polyclinic is already a very good inclusion, of all the amenities already.
Okay, on top of that, right, Canberra Station is about 3 stops away from the Thomson East Coast Line, which were directly linked to the Orchard area, Marina Bay Sands, and even the East Coast area in the future. So it greatly reduces the travelling time by MRT station, because personally for someone like me who stays in Woodlands, right, for me to take the MRT line, north-south line directly down to Orchard takes me at least 40 to 45 minutes in event that there's no any delay in the train services. But now estimated to be about less than 30 minutes for the Thomson East Coast Line. Yeah.
Actually, it does save a lot of time, because I remember traveling to Woodlands from the city area. Right?
It's like
it's
neither here
painful,
nor there.
It's
either you
painful.
go to the Jurong and then get the Green Line, or you go.
No, either way, it's going to be very far. It's quite painful to travel that long stretch of north-south line all the way down. Right. So Canberra MRT does allow people to have a direct train services, but in the future, Thomson East Coast Line is going to reduce the travelling time. Yeah, but that is for public transportation in terms of MRT. Another one will be the north-south corridor that will be coming up. It includes an expressway and a designated bus lane. So that means that there will be more bus services to Orchard and Marina area. That could be quite a fast bus services, because it's like an expressway kind of bus route. So that will actually further improve the transportation for the north residents. Then for north-south corridor, I personally really like the idea of this expressway lah. So as a driver, right, in the past when we drive to Sembawang, Canberra area, we either exit from Yishun or we exit from Woodlands, and that is not here, not there lah. A bit inconvenient if you really want to travel to Sembawang. So now with north-south corridor, it's going to reduce the driving time for people staying in Canberra to reach Orchard and Marina Bay area. You will reach the CBD area in a much shorter time. I think estimated about 25 minutes.
Yeah, it's more like a direct expressway, not like now along the CT, SLE, you've got a lot of exits. I heard that it will be more like one of a direct expressway with minimum exit. So once you go onto the
So
highway,
it feels
you
like
exit.
a dedicated expressway for Canberra, for I think even Sembawang people also might use this. Yeah.
I think with all these improvements that will be coming up in Canberra, it's going to bring a lot more convenience, and people will feel that it is more livable in this area, even though it is far out in the north. Right.
So for the next development in the future for Canberra area, right, will be the North Coast Innovation Corridor plus the development of Woodlands Regional Centre. So for the North Coast Innovation, right, they will be looking to develop the Woodlands waterfront area along to Sembawang Country Club, that area. Yeah.
So like I said, like if we take a look at Singapore's development in terms of regional centre, the first two regional centre is Jurong Regional Centre and Tampines Regional Centre. Both regional centres are quite successful, and we do see that there is a bit of flourishing in terms of commercial activities, businesses in those two areas, and in turn prices of the properties also went up by a bit. Okay. So the next regional centre that the government is coming up will be Woodlands Regional Centre. So that will give North area homeowner a little bit more confidence Now with North Coast Innovation Corridor plus Woodlands Regional Centre, I believe there will be more businesses activities in this area, which then will increase the demand of housing for these regions, right? And with higher demands, of course, we will see a little bit better in the price movement in the future.
I think more people will be more interested in this area in the future when all these are being set up. But of course, as maybe if you are an investor, you want to look into this now instead of in the future, so you can take advantage of what's coming up.
So one of the main reasons we are doing this video today is because of this area, the prices are still rather attractive. So which brings to our next point about the properties in Canberra area. So for those who are looking at resale properties and that are rather new, you can consider one Canberra, 8 courtyards, and even the brownstone. And for those who are looking at brand new launches, right, it has Water Garden at Canberra and even the Commodore. So even around Canberra, there's also a much older developments to consider, which is Yishun Sapphire and Yishun Emerald.
So for prices around Canberra area in today's market, let's take a look at the new launch projects. So two of them is the Water Gardens at Canberra as well as Commodore. So these two projects are asking and transacting at around 1,400 plus to 1,500 plus PSF, which I feel that in the OCR region, it is still one of the more affordable, lower price one. And there's a lot of attractive factors for these few projects. Like what we mentioned earlier, it is surrounded by the landed enclaves, which gives a less cluttered feeling from those high-rise buildings, etc. So this does brings a little bit of peacefulness to the estate itself. But the more attractive things that we are looking at is the price. For 1,500 plus PSF, we will be able to get a brand new condominium with a very low quantum for even for 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom units that that is available in the area. So that's for the new projects that is available in Water Gardens. If you are looking at a resale market, maybe Ethan, you can share a little bit about the resale properties that is available in Canberra area.
Okay, so for the previously mentioned one Canberra, 8 courtyards and the brownstone, right? Currently it's transacting around 1,000 to 1,100 per square feet. So the price, if you compare to the new launches, right, still a gap. Yeah. So, but personally, if you want to get something that's ready to enter, right, these few are the new ones in this area. Personally, I feel if you let me choose, right, I will choose one Canberra over the other two because of the entry point. Yeah, it's going at a low 1,000 per square feet. Yeah, so depends on which you want. Are you urgently to look for a unit to move in, or you are okay with waiting so you can go for the new condos?
Of course, there are pros and cons in buying new launch and resale. That one we can discuss further in our other videos in the future. But these are some of the available projects that you might want to take a look at. Both are in the range of a very good pricing, I would feel. Yeah.
We have come to the end of our video. Let us know what do you think about Canberra in the comment section down below. And if you want to know more about areas in Singapore, do remember to subscribe, like and share this video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.